Hey everyone, my name is Mindy Banks. I'm the Flip Flop Chef. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I want to show you a recipe called cherry cheese coffee cake. It's a recipe from Pampered Chef. It's an old recipe, but I know you guys are going to love it. We're going to make it on our large white round stone with handles. We're going to mix up the cream cheese filling using the Flex Plus with the hand mixer attachment. Can't wait to show you how to make this. It's really easy and I've got everything prepped out, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off with 2 packages of crescent rolls. You can use whatever brand that you like. Mine are from Aldi, and we're going to separate those triangles right on top of our large white round stone with handles. You could do this on any large round stone. You can even do it on the Rock Crock grill stone if you want. Just know if you're doing this on the grill stone, you do want to spritz it with a little bit of oil using the kitchen spritzer, or brush it with a little bit of oil so that it doesn't stick. On the stoneware, you don't need to do that step. So we're going to open up our crescent roll packets, and this is the hardest part of my job. See if I can get, there we go. And I'm going to use this little prep bowl in the middle as my guide so that I can leave a little circle in the middle of our coffee cake. So you're going to take your crescent roll dough. Let's see. We're going to save 4 of these for the decoration on the top. So I'm going to go ahead and set those aside. We're going to just place each of these triangles, whoops, all the way around with the points in the center. And then we're going to just press all these together. I have my baker's roller and a little bit of flour if we need it. I feel like the glue on these cans today is way more than normal. All right, get another can. And we're just going to take each triangle and spread it around, connecting all of these. And this is going to go in an oven preheated at 350 degrees. It's going to bake for about 25 to 30 minutes. So I will do that part off camera, but I'm going to show you all that you need to do before you get it in the oven. A few more. And then if we need to put these closer together, and then roll them out, we can. Let's see. And we're going to use cherry pie filling for this one, but if you want to use other flavors, you certainly can. I'm going to separate these a little bit, and then we're going to sprinkle them with a little bit of flour and use our baker's roller. We have a really awesome powdered sugar shaker, but mine has cinnamon sugar in it right now, and so I didn't really want to add that cinnamon flavor to the recipe. I'm going to go ahead and remove this cup because we've sort of got our shape set up. You just want to leave that little opening in the middle. And we're going to just press all of these together. This is the hardest part of the recipe, right? Just getting it all stuck together. Whoops. Try to stretch that a little bit. I think I put them a little bit too close to the edge. All right. Get all this together. I love our baker's roller because you only need one hand to roll. Let's see. There we go. And then I can kind of roll this back out and shape it, make it look a little bit better. All right, and then you can go around the edges and just sort of pinch a little edge. And if you have any seams coming apart, let's see, make ourselves a nice circle as best that you can. I feel like this side is lacking a little bit. Let me pull that out. Okay. Then we're going to set this aside. We've got our 4 triangles that we're going to need for the topping. Set that there, wash my hands. And then let's make our cream cheese filling. So we've got the crust ready to go, and we're going to use our Flex Plus and our 4-quart plastic mixing bowl here to mix our cream cheese mixture. So I have a brick of cream cheese, and that's been sitting out so it's nice and soft, so it'll be easy to blend. We're gonna start by just breaking that up just a little bit. I'm gonna use the beaters rather than the whisks that come with the hand mixer. And this is part of our Flex Plus. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out the playlists. You'll be able to find lots of videos showing you all about the Flex Plus and all 3 appliances. So it comes with the hand mixer that I'm using right now, the immersion blender, and a food processor. This is your power handle. You're gonna stick this on. Whoops, let's see, try it that way. And take your battery and you're gonna stick it right on the back. And then let me flip this around so you can see. The safety switch for the hand mixer is right here. So you just press that to get it started, and then start your mixing, and you can increase the speed as you need to. All right, I just wanted to break it up just a little bit. Let me slide my cutting board. We're gonna add 1 egg, and I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. So I've already got all this stuff measured out and ready to go. I love these prep bowls because it really does make prepping your ingredients so simple. I'm gonna use Pampered Chef's double strength vanilla extract. I love this because it has double the beans. It's made with bourbon, and you can use half the amount when you're using our vanilla extract, but I like to just use the full amount because I really love the flavor that this adds. This is a seasonal item, so depending on when you are watching this video, it may or may not be available, but definitely reach out to me if you're not sure if you can find it. All right, let's mix this together. Get this nice and smooth. Scrape down the sides just a little bit. Grab our mix and scraper, scrape down the sides, and then we'll mix it up a little bit more before we put it on our coffee cake. Let's see here. I'm going to just set that right on top of the crust. Remove the battery, remove the power handle, and then you can remove the beaters by pressing this button right on the top. Just make sure to remove the power source before you do that. And we're gonna take the crust, I'll bring it back a little bit closer, and we're gonna spread this cream cheese mixture right over the top. So I'm just gonna sort of lay it out here. And then we'll spread it around with our small spreader. So I'm just doing some big blobs basically just to get it out of the bowl. And then we're gonna use our small spreader to spread this around. Get all of this off. We're gonna spread it almost to the edge, but not quite all the way. We're gonna put a can of cherry pie filling on top of this, and then we're gonna use that reserved dough to make a little like spoke-like design over the top. And like I said, you don't have to use cherry pie filling. You can use strawberry or peach or apple, whatever flavor you like the most, go for it. And we're almost ready for that step. Just trying to even out how much cream cheese filling I have. All right. Looks good to me. If you've ever made this recipe, please let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave those and I'll be more than happy to answer those. And we're gonna get our cherry pie filling on the top. So I'm gonna use my smooth edge can opener to open this. And if you've never used a smooth edge can opener, you hook it on like this rather than like this. I like to start at the front of the can so that I know when I've gone all the way around. So you hook it on just like that. You're gonna twist the top, the little paddle on the top, until you bypass your starting point. So that's how I know when I've gone all the way around. You'll also feel that tension release as you're going. Turn counterclockwise, it'll release the can opener from the can. We're gonna take the lid off. There's no jagged edge on the lid or on the can. All right, just gonna scoop this around. If you guys are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button while you're here. I would love for you to check out other videos on my channel, and don't forget to join my recipe community. You can find it at theflipflopchef.com, and I have thousands of recipes there, and I also have a giveaway every single Friday. All you have to do is look for the Flip Flop Friday post, leave your comment or answer depending on what I'm asking for that day, and you'll be entered to win. You can comment all weekend long, and on Mondays, I give away a prize. I draw a winner. Whoops, I was trying to keep it neat, and I dropped a cherry. All right, spread this around, and then I'll rescue that cherry that we lost. It already looks so pretty, but we're gonna make it look even prettier. Got kind of a large amount right there, so we'll spread it out. Let me pick up this one and stick it over here. And just to make it look a little better, I'm gonna get a napkin or a paper towel here and see if I can press any of this, get any of this out of the way. There we go. We'll try to disguise that when we cover it up with the extra dough. All right, it says pampered, not perfect, so don't stress if yours is not perfect, because mine certainly is not. Okay, so let's set this aside. We're gonna take these reserved pieces, and I actually need to put a little flour down here because these are feeling a little sticky. You wanna make sure that you keep your crescent rolls in the fridge until you're ready to put all this together, because they do get hard to work with as soon as they get room temperature. So we're still good on these, but I'm gonna put some flour down so they don't stick. And I'm gonna roll these out a little bit with our, let me get some flour on my baker's roller. Roll these out. Oops, you wanna keep that little point if possible, because we're gonna cut these with our pizza cutter, and we're gonna use them as a decoration on top of the coffee cake. Whoops, doesn't wanna roll that way. Let's try this way. Okay, now take our pizza cutter, and we're gonna cut these, let me cheat and see if I am, yes, so I'm gonna cut each of these into thirds. So the best that I can do, oops, just like this. So you have, now we have 3 smaller triangles. That one stayed where it was supposed to be. The other ones don't want to do that. All right, let me go this direction. Okay, and then one more, and then we're gonna put all this together, trying to keep them from sticking to each other. Okay, so I'm gonna switch places here and slide this over so that you have a really good view of what we're doing. So now you're gonna take, and I wanna start with that place where I kind of messed up, so I'm gonna try to cover it up. You're gonna hook this on one side and just kind of press it down, and then sort of tuck it under on the other side. So we're gonna do this all the way around, and it's okay if these strips are not exactly the same size. I always say the taste is so much more important than the presentation. I can't tell you how many pretty desserts that I've eaten and was really disappointed. So I would much rather it taste good than look good. So don't focus on any imperfections. Now, if you're a perfectionist, by all means, make sure it is perfect. Let's see, just a few more. And I'm just guessing at the spacing on here. Again, if you wanted to do it more precise, and you can. I'm actually gonna put these 2 together because this one was kind of scrawny. I'm gonna do it this way. There we go. All right. And then you're gonna bake this in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes till it's nice and golden brown. I'm gonna set this aside because I'm gonna do that off camera. And then you're gonna drizzle a powdered sugar glaze over the top. Now, if you want to, you can also sprinkle it with slivered almonds once it's finished cooking. That's totally up to you. But I'm gonna pour in a little bit of milk here. I've got some powdered sugar. It does not take much liquid to make a glaze, so we're gonna do a little bit more. I've only got about 3 teaspoons of milk, and I've got just over a quarter cup, or excuse me, a half a cup of powdered sugar. So we're gonna need a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and pour all that in there. You can always add extra powdered sugar if it's too thin, or more milk if it's too thick. So let's see what we got. And you don't want this to be so thin that you can't see it when you drizzle it. I've made that mistake before. And so this is a nice powdered sugar drizzle, and you can pour this on after it's finished baking. So there you have it, our cherry cheese coffee cake. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. The recipe will be posted in my recipe community. You can find it at theflipflopchef.com. Make sure you click the join button while you're there. And before you leave the video, please click the subscribe button so that you'll get notified whenever I add new content to my channel. And if you see products in this video that you would like to purchase, I would love the opportunity to be your consultant as a consultant with Pampered Chef. I do earn commission on the products that I sell, and I would love to earn your business. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.